we want to determine the average value of the function f of x equals x squared minus 4x plus 5 on the closed interval from 1 to 4. So the interval is from 1 to 4, and notice how on this interval the function value starts at 2, decreases to 1, and then increases all the way up to 5. So the average value would be the average function value on this interval. And it's given by the equation y sub av is equal to 1 divided by b minus a times the definite integral from a to b of f of x with respects to x. So for this example, we have a equals 1 and b equals 4. So the average function value is going to be equal to 1 divided by 4 minus 1 times the definite integral from 1 to 4 of our function with respects to x. So we can see here we'll have 1/3, and we'll go ahead and determine the antiderivative here. We'll have x to the third divided by 3 minus 4 times x squared divided by 2. That's going to be minus 2x squared plus 5x. And now we'll evaluate this at 4 and 1, and then determine the difference. Now we'll replace x with 4, so we'll have 4 to the third divided by 3 minus 2 times 4 squared plus 5 times 4. And here we'll have 1/3 minus 2 plus 5. Let's take this one more step. We'll have 1/3 times, so we'll have 64 thirds. This will be minus 16 times 2, that's 32, plus 20. We'll go ahead and leave this the same, and then we'll go to the calculator. So the average value of this function on this interval is equal to 2. And since this function is non-negative on this interval, we can relate this average value to the area under this function bounded by the x-axis. The area of this blue region would be exactly the same as a rectangle over the same interval that has a height of 2 units, which means if I sketched a rectangle over the same interval, so it has a width of 3 units, but a height of 2 units, the average function value, the area of this red rectangle with a height of 2 units, which is the same as the average function value, would be exactly the same as the area of the blue region under the function. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stop here for this video. We'll take a look at one more example in the next video. I hope this was helpful.